Alright, so we're back out here in the woods in Knoxville, and still trying to figure out what the heck this place is. This is the closest thing to an artifact that I could find, which I'm not sure what the heck it is. An oddly rusted horseshoe. I don't know. It can't be too old because there's this pipe here and this bridge. I wouldn't walk across it, but there's the old structure. Doing research on the historic maps, the only thing that I could find in this area was a mill, which this is obviously not a mill. There's another one of these exactly like it, positioned a little bit differently over that way. There's a lot of rocks in the creek, and it's been dug out. This structure has a drain in it, so it's kind of clicking to me like maybe a root cellar of some sort, but at the same time it looks like a dwelling. Granddad. It ain't too old. I ain't never heard of it before. If y'all know anything about that bottle, drop a comment. Or if you have any idea what these places might be, feel free to drop a comment. There's the old doorway, and there's steps that come out of there and go up to the right, but the doorway is actually blocked with boulders. I'll show you that here in just a second. Some old bed springs, and what's this? Garbage. Alright. As you can see, this is concrete, and it does have bolts in it, so it's not too old. That's an old range top. Another range top, so this may have been a dump place at one time, but you can see the terracotta, so it's definitely not too old. There's the steps going down with the boulders in it. Oh, looks like we found an oyster. Yep, and I'm gonna leave that guy right there. We'll move on over to the second structure. I'd say this stuff's probably 50s at its oldest. Maybe between the 20s and the 50s. You see the terracotta. This is definitely not very old. Maybe 60s. This one, I don't know if it has a drain. But you can see the doorway. And there's the steps. So, I'm not sure exactly what these were. If anybody's got any ideas, feel free to drop a comment. Like I said, the only thing that I could find on the historic maps was a mill, and it was close to this spot. I found another little cool mushroom. we will carry on. When we came through here the other day, it was loaded up with bolettes. I'm not a big fan, I know some people are. This thing is loaded with monster bolettes. Came across a good bit of oysters also, which were on their way out actually. This is the pit that's been dug out up above the first structure. So, still not sure exactly what it is. The bridge is fairly old. The wood doesn't last too long here in these mountains, especially with moss on it. And you can see that pipe, so that pipe's not running in the direction of either one of these places. So we will cut back up this way. See what we can find up here. Came down here initially looking for ginseng and hopefully some good mushrooms. Every now and then you find a random spot that you wouldn't expect to find it, but it's just somewhere that everyone else overlooks because you wouldn't expect to find it there. There's a lot of tracer plants. Not going to name those off right at this point, but I'd say if there is no ginseng here, there was at one time. So if anybody might have any kind of idea as to what those two structures might be, like I said, feel free to drop a comment. It looks like an old Listerine bottle or something. Not sure. Got a lot of these guys. Another one down there. A lot of poison ivy. There's one of the old bolettes. There's more down there if you can see them. Right there. And more right there. Big bolettes.
Like turtle shells.
Yeah, they do look like turtle shells. And we found a turtle shell. It's somewhere back that way. I left it where it is. I'm not sure what this guy is. I'm sure I could ID it. But I guarantee it's not a choice edible. So we will leave that guy there to do his thing on the next time around. Bolettes like crazy. Check them out. These guys are big too. Those little white guys back there in the distance. Yeah, these bolettes are pretty freaking big. These guys have been standing for a good while. And then this guy, and I'm sure these are edible, and someone's going to give me a hard time about passing them by. Nope, those are just more bolettes.
Yeah,
like this guy.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
He's been up for a little while. It is raining right now. As you can probably see the fresh raindrops. You might be able to hear it. Yeah, that dude's been been up for a few days. Like this guy. Pretty big. And I'm sure more will be popping with all this rain that we're having. Those dudes are massive, and there's another clutch back there. They are all over. So if anybody loves bolettes, come to Knoxville. Search the little secluded wooded areas.
Well, let us know.
And if you do, holler. Because we can tell you the spots to go get them. Here anyhow. There's another big one right down there. They're all over in here. Well, we are about to come up out of these woods and get back to the house because it is raining and we are moist. So, like, comment, follow, and feel free to share. Drop any comments that you feel that you just need to drop. And keep following us along our way. We are still not 100% on the Appalachian Trail yet. We may not. But we'll keep you posted. Somebody's old 40.
Yeah, the bottom of it, it's really odd looking.
Mushrooms all over here. So we'll keep you posted. Subscribe and make sure you follow us, and that's how you'll stay posted also. Lost River Goat.